I'm just driving in me van, I'm driving in me van, bam bam ba-dum bam bam, driving in my van. Everybody parks like idiots on the streets. So what is happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a little bit something different. We purchased a van. It's supposed to be red, as you can currently see. It's a little bit pink, a little bit of tea-cut on here, and it should be okay. Yeah, so I decided I wanted to get a van for my eBay and my business. So this is going to be the little wagon that I use to go to car boots and stuff. The thing that sold me to this van, kind of, is had a lot of money spent on inside, getting it all carpeted. You can see here it's all been carpeted professionally. They spent a couple of £1,000 getting all this done. So they put like roof lining, all insulated, and then they separated this section. Unfortunately, they haven't registered it as a 6-seater, and I'm not going to do that either because I kind of want the space for it to be actually a van. So these seats are going to be removed, and I'm going to sell these seats. Hopefully I'll be able to get a few £100 back for those, just to negate a little bit of the cost of the van. They're really good seats, they're in really good condition. We've got tinted windows, we've got LED lights. As you see there, you know, the van isn't in fantastic, like crazy good condition. There's a little bit of rust, there's a bit of damage, etc. But realistically, unfortunately, in the current market for vans, this is the best you're getting for the money that I wanted to spend. So it says limited to 70, which it definitely isn't. Toronto maple leaves, baby. Yeah, and then we've got tinted windows. This side of the van is actually in slightly better condition. All tyres were really good, and then this section here is really nice as well. So if you open it up, it's all been kitted out. So it's had all the new plywood put on it here. What I'm going to aim to do is I'm going to take this section out here, just unbolts. So there's a couple of bolts down there and around there. I'm going to take the separator out, and I'm actually going to carpet all of the sides here, all of this, carpet all of this, and I'm going to make a little bed frame for this here. So me and the wife, we can go to car boots a little bit further afield. This weekend we're actually going away to Scunthorpe to go and visit a friend, and we're going to his car boot. So I've paid £117 to go to that hotel, and the idea being here is I can go to any car boot anywhere in the country, and I'm basically going to make a bed frame that slots in and out so that I can make it like a single bed. So it's only going to take up say like up to half of the wheel arch there, and then it'll slide out, and then that way it'll make a double bed, etc. So yeah, that's the plan with it. But yeah, so this is the van. I'm super happy with it. Quick little story. I went to go and view it, and I also went to view a Transporter T4 VW. When I opened the side door on that one, it nearly fell off, so I decided I didn't want to get that one. And then he brought this round, but he said that it was stuck behind 10 cars and it had to be jump started. The battery had been dented. The guy who was selling it was away for 2 weeks on holiday. And he had basically left the interior light on. It does have parking sensors, but they're a bit dodgy and they kind of beep at you whenever they want. But basically, he'd left it for 2 weeks while he was on holiday with the lights on. The interior light was on. So the battery was completely dead. So, fun little story. I bought it. I left it running the entire time while I was dealing with the paperwork, the insurance, the tax, etc., getting all that set up. I went to go and get some fuel, but I only went to about 10 minutes. So I picked it up from Walsall, which is about an hour from my house. And yeah, 10 minutes into the journey, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go and get some fuel. So I went and got some fuel at a Tesco's, and I turned the engine off, not thinking, put some fuel in, went back to it, and it wouldn't start because the battery was dead. So I couldn't jump start it in the petrol station because they wouldn't let me, obviously sparks, fuel, etc. So then I had to get 3 guys to push me across the road, and then to go over to B&M car park. So I got pushed over from Tesco's petrol station into a B&M car park. I went into B&M, I picked up some jump leads, which you'll have seen in the side of the van. Yeah, and then we tried jumping it with my car because the wife took me there to go and see it. And my car wouldn't jump it, so I had to message the guy I bought it from and tell him that I'd broken down, and he basically put the battery pack on it, and it started first time, no stress whatsoever. Yeah, and then we got it home, which is an hour drive, and I turned it off and went to start it again, and it wouldn't start. So I went to Euro Car Parts and went and bought a battery that cost me £83. Put that battery in, and it works perfectly fine. I've long charged up the other battery that was in it, so I'm going to sell that on Facebook for about 40 quid. To recuperate some, like half of the costs of the actual battery, and I'm happy knowing that I've got a brand new battery in it. Obviously there's a little bit of work that needs doing, so here it is a bit tough here. I'm going to try and there's a rubbing compound called 3M or M3. I used to use it when I was a valeter for a company that used to spray cars, and you'd use it to get off excess spray from the paintwork. It's quite an abrasive rubbing compound. It's like a more extreme version of T-cut. So I'm going to give it a polish with that, using the compound to try and bring it back up to red. If I can't, then I'm very tempted to spray it a different colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of this. I'll cut all this out. I'll put some hammerite on it, and then I'm going to buy some plastic arches that you can bolt to the sides there that stick out a little bit. Get those put on. And then I'm tempted, if the red doesn't come up nice, to respray it by hand. I wanted to go matte black. The wife isn't as keen on that, so maybe I'm thinking maybe like a wacky colour. Maybe I go like lime green, fluorescent green, or I just go red again, but do it like just respray in matte red maybe, or something like that. I'm tempted to do something a bit wacky. Again, it is a work van, but obviously I'm going to put the bed in it and stuff, so that it does save me money on hotels or any sort of accommodation in the future. For YouTube videos and for sourcing, essentially, I want to go further afield, go to different car boots. I want to maybe rank car boots. So I want to go to south versus west versus east versus north car boots, and then maybe we'll do like a ranking system, a tier system of like maybe what car boots are the best, or what we find the best items. Maybe what I'm actually going to do is I'll go to 2 on the east side, 2 on the west side, 2 on the north, 2 on the south, and then we will accumulate cost versus profit for each one of those, and we'll find out what the best car boot is. That's a cool little thing I want to do. But yeah, so I need to work out how I'm going to make the bed frame. I'm probably going to put like a couple of panels there, and then make it to there, and then do the same the other side, to try and make it a double bed, and work around these because they've been fitted quite well. I'm probably just going to spray these with glue and get some carpet down on those. This is really nice thick carpet. They've done a really good job on this. It's actually really thick board. It's really nice. This is a heavy duty. This is like the old school carpets you used to get at schools. Really heavy duty, high traffic carpet. So yeah, they've done a really good job in getting that set up. If anybody else has actually got a Transit, you might be able to help me. So I can lock the whole van up, and it locks up except for the side door. And to lock the side door, I have to climb in, shut the side door, and turn this little knob here. You can't really see it because it's quite dark, but there's a knob down there. I turn that, and now the side door is locked. But if I do this, I'm then stuck in the van, and then I have to climb over that section and then get out. But when I open the van again, it opens the side door and it won't stay locked. So I might have to deadlock the side door from the outside, or I'm stuck in. Yeah, deadlock the door from the outside. Make sure there are no cars are coming. Yeah, deadlock the door from the outside. Maybe I get like a lock that goes from here to here, and I just lock it from here to stop people getting in. I don't know. Otherwise I've got to climb through from the side to the back. Now that won't be such a big issue once I remove that big panel from the section there, because I'll be able to just walk out the back, and then I can lock it up from there. So it's not the worst, but I don't want to be doing that all the time. So if anybody has a Transit and they know any issues to deal with that, then please let me know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not the best van in the world. Just to be fully transparent, it cost me £3,150, this van. It's done about 140,000 miles, and it isn't going to be the most fantastic van in the world, but these camper guys that are like building little camper vans out of these transits and these little motorhomes out of these little vans and stuff. They've killed the market for vans. I've been to see 3 or 4 vans. 2 of them, the side door nearly fell off and they wanted $3,500 for these vans. So yeah, I really struggled to find a good one. This one, in terms of MOTs and stuff like that, looks really good. No issues there. It's got an MOT in 2 months, but I've got no problems about it passing. I think it's going to be okay. There's no knocks, there's no bangs, there's no gearbox noises, there's no clutch noises. The engine's running pretty sweet. In fact, we'll show you the engine quickly now. So here we have the engine. It's pretty bog standard. There's nothing crazy. The couple that I've been to see, they've got rust in this section here. This has still got all that's the noise deadening, which is all the black carpet stuff. They put that there to stop the front of the sound from traveling to the inside. Yeah, it's all pretty clean. There's no leaks, there's nothing like that. Everything looks like it's been done. It's an ex-Royal Mail van, so it's been well looked after in terms of servicing. Anything it's needed, it's had. Yeah, so pretty clean. Oh, keys are stuck in it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. It needs a good clean and a T-cut, and that's pretty much where I'm at. I will maybe take some pictures and put them on Instagram, or maybe you'll see it in videos in the future. In fact, you definitely will see it like in and out of videos. But yeah, that's the van. A little bit of a different video today. Just want to say thank you very much for everyone who's watched.